right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Saginaw, Michigan for Saturday night's main event. And this is a curtain call match as we get a look at some of the stars that are leaving the 2K list for the next season. This is also a dream matchup. We see Curtis Axel here along with Mr. Perfect, his father Kurt Hennig, the reigning LWF United European Heavyweight Champion, and beg your pardon. And making his farewell performance, Dustin Rhodes, the Natural.
Yeah, well, you know what, the Natural, he's had many incarnations over the years, so we're not going to see the Natural Dustin Rhodes, but pretty sure we'll still have Gold Dust around.
Oh, the Natural Dustin Rhodes, back in the early days of his career, not many better.
Yeah, I got to admit, I was always a little surprised that he never once was the World Heavyweight Champion. I thought for sure he'd be following in his father's footsteps with that.
Well, speaking of his father's footsteps, the one, the only, the legend, the American Dream, Dustin Rhodes.
The son of a plumber, and he has proven time and time again he is the people's champion.
Indeed, the American Dream, Dustin Rhodes, has captured the hearts of a nation. The personification of blue collar. This is going to be one for the ages. The bell sounds, action underway. The two junior members of their teams, respectively, meeting in the middle of the ring. Dustin Rhodes with a suplex early on Curtis Axel.
Wow, big fist drop right between the eyes of Curtis Axel.
Who do you like in this one, Jess?
Well, you know what? This is one of those matches that can go either way. I would give a slight advantage to the team of Kurt Hennig and Curtis Axel simply because they're willing to get down and dirty. And I don't know that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and his son Dustin are quite as willing to do that.
All right, so I think they're going to have to cheat to win.
I don't think they have to, but I think they're willing to.
Huge elbow finds the mark. Dustin Rhodes just dropping Curtis Axel with that one.
Three of these four men are contractually returning for 2K17. So the one with the most on the line right here, the one who wants to send out the largest message, is probably got to be Dustin Rhodes.
Well, I would agree with that wholeheartedly. Dustin would love nothing better than being on the winning team, other than maybe to be the one who gets the pinfall victory.
Snap suplex right there on Kurt Hennig, and that's no easy task.
Oh, he sent him flying over the top rope all the way to the floor. That fall seemed to have taken a lot out of Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, that concrete is not forgiving. I don't care who you are.
Oh, it's going to get worse because they're heading up to the steel guardrail, or the ramp, I should say. Dustin with a shot to the midsection to thwart the attack. And now, there's the drop kick, and it's Hennig tasting the steel. Back in the ring in time to beat the count. And Dustin's going to stay in there a little longer. That may be a mistake.
Yeah, I agree. He's been in there since the opening bell. That was the opportunity to tag his father in. He should have taken that opportunity, in my opinion.
Wrenching the head and the neck. Mr. Perfect. What's he going to do? DDT!
Shades of Jake the Snake Roberts right there. Dustin Rhodes with a very nice DDT.
And now we've got the legends. Dusty Rhodes, Mr. Perfect. When you talk about men who we would have expected to be world champion, you talk about Mr. Perfect.
Well, you know what? Mr. Perfect was a world champion. He was the AWA world champion for quite some time.
Well, it's true, but I thought he would become either the NWA or the WWE or even WCW world champion, and those titles were never quite obtained, despite a number of close calls.
Well, to a certain extent, there's politics involved with that. So I don't think that he... Wow, what a drop kick right there by Curtis Axel. There are politics involved in that, and I think politics is what kept him from the WWF Championship for many years, thanks to that good-for-nothing chump Hulk Hogan.
Well, I don't know how much of that I would agree with, but being at the right place at the right time is definitely part of the equation. Into the turnbuckle now. It's Dusty Rhodes going to work on Curtis Axel. Side slam from the middle rope. That is going to jar the spine in ways it wasn't meant to be shaken.
Yeah, he's going to need a chiropractor for sure when this one's over.
The master of the bionic elbow, Dusty Rhodes, raining that elbow straight into the forehead. And Curtis Axel is going to try and shake off those effects, but it's not so easy. Backbreaker down across the knee. Dustin Rhodes drops the big elbow. Of course, Dustin Rhodes, one half of the tag team champions with the likes of Barry Windham as well as Shane Douglas back in the WCW. Former Intercontinental Champion as Goldust. And now hook and a leg.
He's going to go for it right here, and he almost had him.
Very close indeed, but not quite.
Standing drop kick to the back, well executed. Tag is made, keeps the fresh man in. I like the team of the Hennigs right now. I feel like they are definitely heading in the right direction.
Well, I will say this, the tags have been more frequent on the part of the Hennigs. Mr. Perfect. Would you say that was a perfect chokehold?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I would say that was a perfect chokehold.
Rolls him over for the cover. He gets one, and that's all.
Still a little bit early in the match, but it's okay. You never know.
Drop kick right on the money. Look at the face of Dustin Rhodes trying to get the air back in his body after that one.
That was a perfect drop kick. Nailed him right in the chest. You could see the air escape.
Pile driver. That is one of Dusty Rhodes' call cards right there. 2, and that's all he's going to get.
Yeah, but you'll notice he's getting closer and closer every time. Dustin Rhodes desperately needs to tag out of this match.
I agree with you. He's been in this match probably a little bit too long. Nice suplex, and here is the opportunity, and he will make the tag. Kurt Hennig catches the American Dream down across the knee. Again, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, is rattled. Mr. Perfect with it. Overhead neck snap, and now hooks the leg. Will that be enough?
It's enough, but only to get 2. I want to see Mr. Perfect lock in that perfect plex.
Oh, I thought he might be going for it right there, but Dusty Rhodes gets out of that.
Those are clinch fists. Referees should be making him open them up.
Flip, flop, and fly. Down he goes. Well, you were the one that said early on that you didn't think the Rhodes team would have what it takes to break some rules. Oh, 2 3/4 count.
His hand was coming down for the count of 3 when he managed to get a shoulder up.
The American Dream. What is he doing? Oh, the bionic elbow.
He hit with it. That could be all she wrote.
Save made by Curtis Axel, or this match would have been over.
What is he doing in there? He's not the legal man.
Well, it seems like your prediction from earlier on isn't holding up too well. Sleeper hold.
American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. He may be going out right here.
Oh, what a reversal. The jaw jacker. Out to the apron. Dusty Rhodes. With that, I thought he's going for the neck breaker, but no, he just turned him inside out and came down with that right forearm. Tag is made, and in comes his son, Dustin Rhodes.
Big kick right there, and Perfect favoring the left knee.
Cross body block, and he's going for the cover right here. 1, 2, he's close to the ropes. I'm not sure Perfect realized how close he was to those ropes. He could have easily just draped a leg over there and broken the pinfall.
Well, you're presuming that the referee would have seen it.
Dustin Rhodes going for the Bulldog. Oh, and he just pointed him right into the mat. Hooks the leg.
Well, it would have been over, I believe, right there. Dustin Rhodes would have had his parting glory. But Curtis Axel made sure that didn't happen.
Curtis Axel getting involved in this thing quite a bit when he's not the legal man in the ring. In the meantime, look at this 1. There's 2. Oh, he almost had him.
Near miss right there by Mr. Perfect.
Gonna make the tag, and hey, why not? He's been in the ring half the time anyway. Might as well make it legal.
And the other guys have been cheating just as much. Close fists, illegal man in the ring. I don't want to hear none of that.
Well, weren't you the one that said, "What if you can lose if you must, but always cheat"?
That's right.
Well,
don't give me any back talk, little man. I'll drop you where you sit.
please. Oh, dangerous move right here. The neck breaker. Oh, and he nailed him with that one. 1, 2, save made by Dusty Rhodes.
Now talk about the illegal man in the ring. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, just broke up a pinfall, and he was not the legal man.
Well, right now you got Axel being helped by Mr. Perfect, who again is not the legal man. Inverted atomic knee drop, but he better turn his attention. And he does. This crowd coming unglued. Both teams have managed to make saves at poignant moments.
Poignant moments?
Oh, he dropped him into the turnbuckle.
This match has got to be over. Oh, come on, referee.
I didn't hear you saying that when Curtis Axel was breaking up pin attempts. The DDT. Dustin Rhodes now going for the cover, I believe. Will that be enough?
No, only a 2 count. You'll notice that time Mr. Perfect didn't do anything to interfere with that pinfall.
I suppose he should be given some sort of an award for that. Tag is made. The American Dream going in against Curtis Axel, and Curtis Axel's in all kinds of trouble right now. On the top turnbuckle.
What's he gonna do?
Side slam from the middle rope. And he kicked out. Dustin Rhodes keeping Mr. Perfect at bay as the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, continues to go to work on Curtis Axel. On the American Dream, here it comes. Down across the back and the throat across the ropes.
Yeah, that's real sporting right there, isn't it?
Once again, the point of the elbow to the forehead. Snake Eyes drops him on the top turnbuckle.
Mr. Perfect better be ready, because I got a funny feeling Curtis Axel's in real bad shape.
Boot to the midsection. Into the turnbuckle. Now the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in trouble.
Well, there's that trapezius nerve pinch. Very, very effective maneuver.
The momentum in this match continues to swing back and forth. Tag is made. Great finds the leg. Picture perfect Russian leg sweep. And now the more frequent tags being made by Dusty Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes.
Well, we're late in the match, and I can tell you right now, frequent tags could be the difference in winning and losing this one.
Dustin Rhodes has got him up on the top rope. What is he going to do? Oh, he's going to the top rope for a Top rope superplex, yes!
He just nailed him with that one. And unless he makes the save, it's all over.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, got in there just in time with the Bulldog to keep Curtis Axel from making the save. Dustin Rhodes gets the big pinfall as he leaves the 2K and the FWF roster. Setting him into the ropes right there, catches him, inverted atomic knee drop. What a tremendous matchup we've seen here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Perfect with that head, that pile driver, bringing him straight down on top of his head. And this would be the beginning of the end right here. Mr. Perfect from the top rope. The superplex. Look at the face. Mr. Perfect is not able to get the air back in his body. And there is the Bulldog. Well, this has been a curtain call for Dustin Rhodes, and he's lived up to every bit of that, scoring the most impressive victory on his way out.
Well, Dustin Rhodes had a good run here in 2K16. And who knows what the future holds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us on October 12th at 12 noon as we open the doors to WWE 2K17. And some lucky fan will be able to get some live time on the air with SharePlay. All starting at 12 noon, October 12th. We're going to be doing a 4-day marathon, so join us. Until then, so long, everybody.